asked today whether I've been in Malta before, and my answer was I've even been in this room before, together with Professor Kay from Stanford University. That was in 2005, when as pioneers with the University of Malta in the Erasmus Mundus program, we had organized the later, that was language technology Erasmus Mundus program in this very room, and we set the foundations for this Erasmus Mundus Masters program. Thank you very much. I want to thank very kindly the Registrar of the University of Malta, who guides us wisely through all the academic, cooperation, and contract issues that we need to tackle on the international collaboration level in order for the program to run smoothly and for our students to feel well accommodated. We are talking about an international collaboration which goes up to the higher levels of the university administration and leadership, and we are very, very thankful for all the support all these years. I could not have finished this speech without thanking Mr. Mike Rosner. He has turned the Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Department to a center of attraction for international students who want to study in the program. I taught myself, I had the honor to be invited and give a lecture last week at the Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Department, and I was astonished by the level of students that I met there. I was astonished also by the work done. I met a lot of people. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. My last word goes out to our students who graduate today. You have proven first to yourselves and then to all of us that you are capable of excellent academic achievements. Congratulations. Well deserved. I wish you a brilliant future and a brilliant career, and I thank you kindly for having chosen the EMLCT program as the first step to your future career. Thank you very much.
I would now like to invite one of the graduates today to address us, Mr. Pranesh Bhargava.
Chancellor Rector, members of the academic staff, distinguished visitors from abroad, all members of the Erasmus Mundus LCT program, ladies and gentlemen, and friends. First of all, I would like to thank the local coordinator of the University of Malta, Dr. Michael Rosner, who gave me this opportunity to make this speech. Thank you, sir. Well, master's degree, in my opinion, comes as such an awkward turn in your life, where you're not young anymore to be called a student, but you're not old enough to be making a lot of money. You're financially still insecure, and yet from your parents' point of view, you're old enough to manage your own expenses. You don't know what job you are actually going to do ultimately, and yet you don't have much time to browse Facebook and wait for that actual job to turn up. You are condescended as a naive beginner in the expert field, but you are considered mature enough to know so much that you study on your own. You know, when you're doing masters, there are assignments to be submitted, there are credits to be earned, there is local culture that is to be absorbed, social mannerisms to be learned, there are systems to be understood, there are healthy rhythms to be established while you're studying, there is monthly budget to be made, there are courses to be attended, exams to be written, and there are lots and lots of other things to be done as a master's student. Ladies and gentlemen, and the class of 2009, we've done all of that. We've seen it all. We have arrived finally. And we've been through that awkward turn of our life. And today, we gather here to celebrate our graduation. Today, we gather here to declare ourselves as successful LCTians. I think I would be speaking on behalf of all the students, graduates, when I say that this master's program has been quite a journey. Speaking for myself, I would say that when I started off as any other stereotypical Indian, I wanted to go to the United States to do the degree, Harvard, MIT, etc. But when I read about this program and the scheme of Erasmus Mundus Fellowship, I was not sure how interesting it would turn out to be. And to be honest, I applied to this program because of the fellowship amount, which was really good, as compared to what is provided by the American universities. And today, standing on this podium, when I look back at my decision, I can't help but observe that the reason may have been very shallow, but the choice turned out to be really good. For both years in Malta, which was my first year, and Groningen, which was my second year, I had started receiving the cooperation from the local coordinators even before I set foot on the land. Over the span of program, I got familiar with the Maltese hospitality, the Dutch straightforwardness, the European professionalism, and the amazing culture brought by several students from different parts of the world who were my colleagues. There were great moments of cultural exchange and heated discussions on football, regional politics, religion, and whatnot. There were occasions to showcase our heritage to each other. As an Indian, I had the opportunity to field the questions about the Indian subcontinent and India in general. For the benefit of a larger audience, I would repeat what I've been telling other people, that unlike the actors in Bollywood movies, in real life, we Indians do not erupt into song and dance sequence in the parks, on the streets, and not every Indian man is a good programmer. And the cow has lost its holiness when India got open to globalization. Anyway, thanks to this program, I got the opportunity to visit two totally different countries, see two totally different cultures, and find the best in them. Thanks to this program, I met some of the most wonderful professors who are also equally good and amazing human beings. And best of all, thanks to this program, I have had the opportunity to meet and make friends with more Pakistanis and Bangladeshis than I would have had I been a political advisor in a foreign office of India. That was a big achievement, which I think places under the bigger scheme of EU. Today, as we stand between the crossroads with a master's degree behind us and a promising career ahead of us, hopefully, I speak on behalf of every student from my batch to thank the local coordinators of the various universities and our main coordinator, Dr. Valia Kordoni, who let us be a part of this great degree program. And thank you, local coordinators and Dr. Kordoni, to keep this program running efficiently like very well-oiled machinery. Finally, I would like to say that today, the batch of 2009 proudly gathers as the proof that EMLCT program is a great success. In future, whether we become experts in machine translation or speech processing, or become CEO of great companies, or become CEO of good families, or we just end up as another face in the crowd, whatever we do or do not, at the core of our heart, we will always be the LCTians. Thank you very much.